Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to another YOLO in the Division 2 day of runs. I think this is the 6th day. We are clearly 9.5 hours in on Hardcore Agent Mode, level 17. And we're going to crank out a little bit more content here and see if we can get to the preliminary goal of beat the capital without dying and getting our patch. So, without further ado, let's jump right into it. Get my orange-hued man ready to rock.
Safe area detected.
Alright, unseen footage. We don't care. Whoa, okay, hold on. All our gear is blue. No purples that yet, really. I think I just bought a bunch of stuff. Perks are basically maxed out. We have no shade tech. What did we just get done? Oh, we unlocked. Okay, we went to the settlement. Yes, this looks familiar. All right, first things first. Let's see if there's anything to do in Federal Triangle. Yes, there is. A couple of things. Let's go hit this up. We gotta get this Federal Triangle stuff done, so any opportunity we can do activities in Federal Triangle, the better. We might actually unlock this other checkpoint as well. Unknown activity. Let's fucking go, boys. You may notice that I'll maybe turn my camera around and show the family, but I got my poster up right above me for the Division 2. It comes with the Dark Zone edition, typically. Or the Phoenix edition. It could be in either. But sorry, I like this headset because it's not super uncomfortable, but I also don't like it sometimes because the cables get like in and around my arms and it's annoying. So run. So just so, yeah, I am playing this on the Series X, and you'll probably notice that the game is probably playing a little bit better load times. Anybody that has played this game on, maybe not PC, but on any other platform, Xbox or PlayStation, probably knows about the load times. Even on the Xbox Series X, or Xbox One X, it wasn't that great, which is what I think that was the only console I really played this game on. But the load times are significantly better in this game in comparison. So it's not aggro. I'm gonna do the activity first, and then we'll come around and grab this checkpoint. We might actually run into a named elite too, so I gotta be careful. What do I even have out? Healing and turn. Okay. That guy fucking died.
It's time to face reality. Only the true sons are willing to do what needs to be done. There are others out there trying to pit you against us, telling you we're
Let's see what direction they come from.
You think God will save you? Yes, he can. Only the true sons can offer you salvation.
For his blessings are raining down upon me. Wait, that's not rain.
And be forgotten.
Nice, that was a critical. We'll take criticals.
It's time to face reality. Only the true sons are willing to do what needs to be done. There are others out there
Anyway, get this guy.
telling you we're bad people. The only
It's easy on the key.
who sit idly by while the world tears itself apart.
Access key detected.
You think the division are really serving America? Don't fall for their lies.
Progress resumed. Required.
I'll let the turret take care of that last guy. Nice job, turret. Alright, time to take out those spice lords.
There will be no second chance.
How far away is this?
We got a project that's
Way
ready to be
fucking
completed.
far.
Whenever you have the time.
You know, let's just fast travel over here. It'll be faster. You know what? We're gonna loot this. This is actually kind of useful. I like this M1A, but the classic, it's just a higher level. Like anything, you just gotta keep leveling with it. Oh, I like that 3x scope is good. Optimal range is good. I like increased stab. Is that it? Shoot. LMG. Yeah, no, hard pass on that. Oh, I dinged. Oh, nice. Well, that's why we got some levels. What's our RPM? 10, 30? Boy. I do like this gun. But this is like a quick tapping rifle. This is like a mid-range. This thing's more like a sniper. We'll hang on to that for now. I'm not gonna equip that right away. God, and we're not gonna equip that either. Because frankly, we have the boost for the SMGs right now. So until we find a better, maybe if I find a better LMG, we'll give it a whirl. But I'm pretty content with this. Hey, Shed Tech.
Target near you.
At this point, we can't really get much in terms of using our shade tech for anything other than additional items on top of like the perks or the skills, right? So, if you're wondering, like, why are we doing this bounty right now? We didn't get to do the bounty earlier. We finally got done with this this stupid district and got all of the district stuff done because it just couldn't find any activities to do in this district.
That's the target agent.
Garbage. Gotta hang on to our junk, because the projects at the settlement are gonna start becoming something we can do. This is a real easy bounty if we're only doing it in the first, like, 3 rooms. Not even 3.
You got the target.
That was super easy.
Looks like you earned yourself another bounty. Well done.
Thank you, Shock Bullets. Trash. Alright, not bad. I think we got some projects to turn in, don't we? Yes. Hostage rescue. Actually, that could be 2 birds, 1 stone. Oh, no, the hostage is... There's no hostage to rescue anymore. Okay. We do have shade tech. I should probably... Oh boy. We're level 18. We've got a lot of things we can probably get done. I should probably go right after these main missions at this point. Because by the time we do like this main mission and start cranking out some of these main missions, we can inevitably get done with get everything kind of maxed out for the settlement and start doing the side, donating all the garbage to it while we move along. So let's do this. Let's go to the theater real fast. Let's turn in this project. Get that off of our project list. Then we'll go over and get through that one side quest over by the White House. Then we'll do the bank headquarters. Super replica 90. Yeah. So now we're gonna go back here. Oh, that was a super replica. Well, that's okay. I thought that was maybe like a gear mod. I don't think we're getting any gear mods. Hey, hope everybody's having a good time out there. If you do happen to be enjoying this this type of gameplay where we're playing on permadeath characters and hard mode and things like that, let me know. It is something I would like to be doing more of, along with first time playthroughs, because the first time for everything is always exciting for people to watch and experience, right? As I've been, and don't worry, guys, I will be going back to Kingdom Hearts. I know where we're at. We're almost to the end. I just I'm not ready to. If I could sit down for like 4 straight hours and commit to actually playing that game, which I haven't been able to do in weeks, then we'll do that. This game's really good to hop in and out for like a couple hours and actually make progress. Whereas if I end up playing Kingdom Hearts and I'm gonna be doing the Hades Cup, and if I die and stuff, well, that, and it's not like it's wasted time, but it's not, you know what I mean? Where if I don't finish it, because it's 50 rounds, like, it could take like a couple of hours to get through that, right? Let's say each round is like 2 or 3 minutes multiplied by 50. I mean, that's being optimistic. Then we're already looking at least an hour just to get to the end, and then you can't lose. So it's kind of, I don't want to commit to doing that much playtime unless I know we're probably gonna beat it. And then once we beat the Hades Cup, then we'll go right to the end boss, because from what I can gather, we're probably gonna unlock something from the Hades Cup that's gonna give us a little bit better, make the end boss a little easier. And I know that's gonna be a whole playthrough in and of itself, a couple of hours too, because the based on what I have been told from the end boss, is the end boss is very hard and very long. Which is okay, but it's just something that I've been getting prepared for, you know. So that'll be probably like 2 streams worth, if not longer, and I just don't have that kind of time to commit to playing it without making significant progress, right? Like, if I go through a Hades Cup, I get halfway through and I die, it's like, yeah, I played, but, you know, and I've been educated, but at the same time, I didn't actually net gain anything except knowledge, which it can be tough to rationalize, at least for me. Especially during the week when I only have a couple hours to play. A game like this, I can pop in and we're doing a lot of work in about 2 hours. As long as I'm being careful enough. How did I not hit him? I'm gonna move. Alright, moving again. But I will be going back to Kingdom Hearts. Trust me, we're very close to beating it. I can feel the end coming. I just want to make sure I've allocated enough time to play it on stream and actually commit to sitting here for like several hours at a time, which again hasn't really been the easiest thing to do. So we will be getting there. So stay right here. I can honestly say at this point, the days I will not be streaming, we're probably going to be Mondays and Tuesdays. Mondays and Tuesdays I have stuff going on after work. And then I've got stuff going on. Wednesdays are hit or miss, because I usually have to do chores and stuff.
Stay close, Agent.
And then probably Thursdays and Sundays for sure. Sundays definitely. Thursdays, maybe. Today is just the Thursday we happen to be able to play. So, as things move along, if I find like little pockets of time to start playing some of these games again, you know, like Kingdom Hearts again, that might go just straight to YouTube. Like for instance, I played like for about an hour the other day on this game that will go directly to YouTube. So those watching on Twitch, yeah, jump over to my YouTube link in the down in my bio, and you can stay tuned because I haven't uploaded any of these yet. I'm kind of falling a little bit behind on my uploads. I need to get done with my Prince of Persia Two Thrones uploads. I need to start doing some of my Dying Light uploads, which if anybody's been following me since I started that over a year ago, I'm gonna get back to that as well. It's just that's another game I gotta dust off and get ready to play. It's just a different kind of. It's just another longer game. A lot of these long games that I end up playing are kind of hard to stick with for extended periods of time. Okay, now we could probably switch off. Wait, do I still have any Sokolov on? I do. Okay, so we gotta keep until we replace the mask. We're gonna keep our Sokolov on, or our SMG. I don't think I have any Overlord. Well, I probably have one Overlord on.
I can see him. He's trapped in the adjacent building.
Oh, fuck you, Sean, dude. Oh, you dumbass. do that, bud. God, how did I not hit him with any of my bullets? That was a pistol shot right there, baby. Oh, look at that. Reload.
I think that was the last of them.
God, I hope so. There was no elites on that I killed, not that I'm aware of. Black market TA-21s are pretty solid.
I'm okay. Just give me a minute.
Need some badger tough.
Jeez, they roughed you up real good.
This gun's hella good. Jeez, 1.5 reload. Alright, we're somewhere between 17 and 18.
I just need to catch my breath. Tough as leather, this one.
My
I can
boyfriend.
take it from here. There's an escort on the way to help. You did good out there, Agent.
We did good out there, Agent. Alright. Compensated integrated spring. God, please tell me I can actually... I still can't climb up this thing. Oh, you know what? I don't think you've ever been able to climb up. Well, I swear to God you could climb this up here, but I think you have to go down here in order to slide down. Actually, now that I remember correctly. No, you just can't. This is just one of those things. You can never go back down that direction, like because you can't walk out to grab onto the thing. Like, it's completely useless. It's like, oh, I can't. I have to completely. You have to completely backtrack to get out of here. Just silly. And honestly, we're just gonna go straight to bank headquarters, but it would be nice to just kind of slide down instead of having to run all the way back.
They stole must be important if they're going to this much trouble. Our informant tells us that one of the hyenas should have the access codes to the vault. I need you to get in, get the codes, open the vault, and
We
get
gotta
back
get the
what they
codes.
stole.
I've got the codes. Alright, so I just was, you know, I'm on a bunch of these Facebook groups and follow a bunch of different stuff related to retro games. As you guys know, I do play all sorts of games, and I do like some games from the Super Nintendo era and NES, things of that nature, N64. So I was perusing, and I stumbled across a post from a local game shop, not really local enough to me, and a bunch of PS1 RPGs came in, complete in the case. Price tags are starting to get kind of hefty on them. We're talking like Grandia 2s and Suikoden 2s and probably Legend of Legaia. And I see a Xenogears, and I look at the price, and I'm like, oh, Xenogears. I picked that game up for like $40 like early last year, like late 2019. I think it was early last year because I got it from a shop right up here by the up the road from me, and I just moved into my current house a little over 18 months ago. It was definitely before COVID, and I look at the price. Price for that game that was listed was $250, and I'm just like, what? You're kidding me! It was $200, and then I looked on price charting just to be like, okay, what's going on with Xenogears here? And sure enough, Xenogears went from like $40 complete, which is like with the case and the manual and stuff, to like now its going price like in that condition is $150. So I'm just like, what the hell happened there? The game like went up $100? That's nuts. So, I'm not saying that if you got PS1 games or you're looking to make a couple quick bucks that it wouldn't be, you know, in your best interest to probably be, you know, maybe selling some of these games, but boy, I'm really glad. In hindsight, I really should have been picking up more games before COVID happened because the game prices of all these, like, retro games I've been gathering have shot to the moon. But like, I'm kicking myself for not picking up a Castlevania Legacy of Darkness for the N64 when it was like $40 because now it's like $100, and you know, I don't really want to spend $100 for it. But I mean, I'm not in a big rush to buy it either, right? Most of my N64 collection is done enough from my perspective. I have a few games I want to pick up still, but I'm not gonna get like a full collection. I'm just gonna end up, you know, because there's a bunch of sports games, there's a bunch of racing games I don't really care too much about that I'm gonna end up getting at, well, some of them, right, but not all of them. Like Mickey's USA, Speedway USA, I'm probably not gonna pick that game up, right? Because not that it's it's not a good game. It's just it's not that, I don't think it's that unique of a game that you really need to be picking it up. Or a Cruis'n USA, right? I'm not a big... And plus all the sports games, there's like 5 NHL games, like 5 NBA games, 5... there's a few baseball games. Lot of NASCAR, NFL QB Club, stuff like that. I just don't really care too much about, right? Sports games. I have the one I had growing up, and that's really the only one you need. There's like, I don't even think there was College Hoops. Plus, honestly, if you're gonna play like a sports game on any console from that era, you should play it realistically on the Dreamcast. Dreamcast, the 2K series, that's where it launched, right there on the Dreamcast in 2000. Excellent games for the Sega Dreamcast sports games. I would say at the time they were it's pretty hard to argue with the quality of game you were getting from there. The Sega really went all in on that sports division. But unfortunately, it was too little, too late for the Dreamcast library. But the 2K legacy continued, right? Obviously, it's for basketball. 2K is probably heralded as the best, if not the premier, basketball video game on the market, and it all started with 2K on the original, or on the Sega Dreamcast. So we got to give credit where credit's due for the Dreamcast there. But other than that, I think sports games are kind of, there's nothing that's that unique about a sports game.
Looks like that key card is the one we were looking for.
That really warrants having to go back, except for maybe the most current year games, or when games dramatically shifted. Like, for instance, I think of MLB 206 The Show, which I do have a copy of, was the first The Show game ever made for the PS2.
It's about time. I need an upgrade.
So why do you think they're giving us all this shit?
Wonder what that unlocks. Keep an eye out.
The only reason we're getting this RFID card is that I actually need some of the... I want to start getting some of the gear that we can get out of the chests. This is why we're opening the store, too. Nothing like a little bathroom. Bargain hunting. Trash that. But yeah, N64 is getting kind of expensive, right? I have Mario Party 1... I don't have Mario Party 2 or 3 because I don't want to pay the prices for it. I don't have Pokemon Stadium 2 because I don't want to pay this. At the time, I should have bought it when it was $40 because now it's like over 100. And I'm, you know, you just don't know what the marketplace is gonna. How was I supposed to know that COVID was gonna, you know, the pandemic was gonna cause the video game marketplace to have people don't give a shit what game prices are at. They just need to buy something to entertain themselves and their kids. While they, you know, some of them haven't been able to work, right? It's just been a struggle. While, because they might, you know, things of that nature. So I kicked at myself. I didn't buy it at the time, but I can't get too upset about it. The game prices will normalize, and I'm not really gonna lose sleep over not having like Mario Party 2 and 3 or some of these really, you know, good games. They made millions of these, so it's not like it's gonna be gone forever.
The vault's just up ahead.
But there were certainly some missed opportunities, but I think that's just the way of the world, you know. You either jump on stuff at that point, which sometimes can be considered to be an impulse buy, or you just, you know, hold off and say, hey, you know, I could always find this price cheaper. You know, the story I think that is the best. I have 2 really good finds I've ever had at this point that were. Like, it was super undervalued and super good for me. I think the first one that I recall, I walked into a Salvation Army, and right before a date, I was like, you know what, let's just pop into the Salvation Army real quick. I've never been in here. You never know what you might find in there. And they had this little case in the back where they had a bunch of games in there, cartridge games. I'm just looking through. I'm like, oh, okay. I was like, oh, they have an NBA Hang Tag with Golden Axe 2. That's cool. Then I saw, kind of tucked behind the Return of the Jedi, I saw a Turtles in Time. And the sticker said on all of these games it was like $5 a game. I'm like, I asked the lady, I said, hey, you know, is this really $5 a game? Or is this, you know, can I take a look at the games or whatever? She's like, oh, yeah, go ahead.
Shit. They pulled the president out of the wreckage.
So I took a look, and I found out that because at the time I knew that Turtles in Time for the Super Nintendo was going for about $80, $85, and I knew Golden Axe was about $15, and I knew Hang Time was about $15 as well at the time. So I'm like, you know what, $5 each, that's a really good deal. Plus, I'm like, okay, number 1 rule: if you see a game that you really, really want, and it's at a really low price, you don't just buy that game. You buy a few games so that it's like, okay, I don't want to just be, you know, nitpicky on this one, because what's going to end up happening is that either you're going to feel bad about it or they're going to feel bad about it, but they're probably going to say, well, why did you just buy this one game? Why didn't you buy multiple at this price? So you'll see the similar kind of behavior in flea markets. Most people don't just like buy onesie twosie stuff; they'll buy a lot. You know, and I would say if you're going to a garage sale, for instance, if you find a really rare game in a garage sale, let's just say it's a Hagane for Super Nintendo, and you found that, but it also came with like 25 other games. Buy everything. Let's just say you pay $100, $200. Hagane alone is worth like $600, maybe $800 now. So just be like, pick it up, whatever the price. Be like, hey, can I just buy your lot of games here for, you know, whatever? Don't, you know, give them whatever they're asking for. Don't ever play your hand to know that, because when you are looking for stuff like this, you know, most people looking for this kind of stuff know what the values are. And I would say most people aren't going to be, you know, they're just happy. These people just are trying to move their stuff, right? So they don't really care, you know, about it, like, in comparison to, like, me or you would. Actually, I'm going to put on increased weapon handling. So anyway, I picked it up, and I picked those 3 games up. I still have all of them in my collection. They're all really good games. Hang Time's fun. It's a little bit better version of, you know, NBA Jam. I've been pretty happy about... I'm going to keep Skill Haste on for now. Golden Axe 2 for the Genesis. I still got that. That's a solid game. I played that in the past. You know, lots of different stuff. That was a really good find. Obviously, that Turtles in Time. I still have the sticker on it, actually, on the shelf, because it's one of the better games I've ever gotten. The second really good find I had, I went garage sailing in a couple of subdivisions just northeast of my house, about an hour away, and I was just, you know, in and out, found a lot of cool stuff. I bought you know, probably spent close to like $80 that day, and I different garage sale places, and the one place, the guy was selling all his GameCube games, and he had a bunch of common games and stuff like that, and I just said, you know, each game was listed at, like, I don't know, $5 or $10 a game, and I said, hey, you know, I'll buy this one. Is this cool? He's like, oh, yeah, take them all if you want. I said, nah. It's like I already got some of these. I don't need duplicates. So I just took the Eternal Darkness, which was complete in box, because I knew at the time Eternal Darkness was legitimately worth about $30, $35. I know that's astounding to anybody that's been following what the hell is happening in the GameCube market. Like, GameCube went through the roof for prices right now, and one of the things that, but at the time, so I think right now an Eternal Darkness goes for $120, right? So that was a legitimate gain when it came down to whoops. That was good at the time. That was what we call a good appreciation of the product that I purchased. And I, of course, you know, I wanted it because I knew people say that, you know, Eternal Darkness is the scariest, or one of the scariest video games ever made. Certainly trippy. So I'm like, you know what? I'm not really big into horror games. You know, you'll probably not ever see me play, you know, Resident Evil on this channel, just because it's not really a game that I find interesting. That interesting. Something like I started playing Dying Light. That was interesting to me, because it wasn't 100% focused on, you know, the zombies. It was like, yeah, these people are all like zombies, but you're not really trying to kill them. You're just trying to survive, and there's a lot of parkour and the puzzle solving and the missions, a lot, you know, crafting. There's a lot more to that game than just, you know, the zombies. And I understand that, like, Resident Evil isn't just that way as well, but in my experience, Resident Evil is more on the scariness and less on the in the survivability than it is all the other stuff. It's, you know, being cognizant of what you're doing and things like that. But I understand, you know, everybody likes different stuff. It's like I don't really like
That doesn't sound good.
Grand Theft Auto, right? You know, I've only played Grand Theft Auto a couple of times, and every time I play it, I don't really I just don't understand why people. You know, when I played it, and I understand why people like Grand Theft Auto. Don't get me wrong. But it's not appealing to me. It just seems kind of brainless, and maybe that's the allure. People don't want to necessarily think when they play games; they just want to play, and that's totally cool too. I'm the same way to a certain degree. But the way my mind works, I'm always trying to like solve issues. Like this game, I'm kind of going through a little bit brainless because I've played these missions like 40, 50 times now in the course of 2 years, so I'm pretty used to what to do. But that Eternal Darkness was a good pickup at the time. I'm hindsight, that's probably my highest appreciated game in my collection at this point. Although I don't know, a lot of my N64 games have gone way up in value just because, and most of them they just all sit here on the shelf, right? I've had a lot of these games for years, and I don't really add too much to my collection at a time. Usually one-off games here or there, depending on what we're dealing with. You know, if I find a good deal, I'm like, oh, hey, help out local game shop, giving them a little bit of my money because they could use it. Things like that. Like, I think I just picked up a Mario Galaxy for the Wii. It was like $17. I haven't seen it on the shelf in a while at the game shop. I said, hey, let's pick it up. And oh, and you want to talk about something that I can't believe I saw at the local game store the other day. So they started selling, this store is so desperate to be picking up, getting foot traffic and moving games, that now they're resorting to selling reproduction N64 cartridges. Now, before you start getting all crazy and be like, oh, what's the big deal here? The N64 reproduction cartridges, I do not have an issue with them necessarily as long as they're clearly labeled reproduction. When I start to have a problem is when games are not labeled as reproduction start getting out into the wild and people don't understand the difference, and now what's considered to be a reproduction price, let's just say someone's selling Mario 2 reproduction for $25. First of all, that's not the game they own, and that market doesn't demand it at that price. I know they're trying to sell it low because they're trying to move it. But when you don't label it as reproduction, and no one knows it's a reproduction as once it gets out in the wild, well then now that game is going to be the equivalency of what the actual game price is, which is, let's just take Paper Mario for example. Paper Mario right now I think is worth about $90. Maybe closer to $100. It's hard to say. But I know that game, if it's a reproduction, someone's trying to sell it for $80 or for like $25, and that goes out there and it doesn't say on the label or anywhere on the cartridge itself that it's a reproduction, and you're just going by word of mouth. Well, why in the world would I ever disseminate to a local game shop if it's a reproduction or not, if it's pretty damn close, or if I even don't know? And they might not know. If I could get the difference of price is $60, obviously I want to get more money. That's why the reproductions are bad. Now, I ended up confronting the staff at the game store. I said, hey, what are you guys doing about your reproduction N64 games to ensure that when they leave here, that this garbage doesn't come back into the marketplace and start screwing over other people? And they said, well, we mark it on the back, and we're also like putting our sticker on it, and it says clearly down the reproduction. I said, well, the sticker ain't gonna do much. But if they are putting in marks or carving into the actual reproduction cartridge, which is what I would be doing, I would put like a giant R with an X-Acto knife carved into it somewhere, either on the front or the back, probably on the front, to say, hey, this is a reproduction. Just so you know exactly what you're dealing with. What's going to start getting scary is now these game prices have been getting really expensive, closer to $100, right? So like Mario Party 3 is getting close to like $100. Pokemon Stadium 2 is like about $100. Paper Mario's around $100. I think Legacy of Darkness is getting closer to $100. This is when we start getting into issues where now these things that were sold at a $20 price frame, not clearly distinguished repro, people are going to be paying $100 for and not understanding what they're buying, and then that causes a major shift in the marketplace where now we're starting to sell, we're incorrectly labeling and incorrectly selling things that are reproductions in the environment, and therefore artificially inflating the price of the game. That causes a legitimate problem in the market. Because people are just buying whatever it is. Hell, it could be a reproduction cartridge. People don't care. They're going to spend $100 for it. That adds to the online marketplace value of the sold listing of that game. Let's just say, for this case, Mario Party 2. Mario Party 2, now you see reproductions bleeding into the normals, and now the price is starting to shoot up to $120. When it probably should be only worth, like, maybe 60 or whatever the actual price is. But this whole process certainly does not help the community when people are making reproductions. I call people out on it, and I report these people on Facebook. We have people on Facebook Marketplace that are trying to sell reproduction stuff on Marketplace, and I've been like reporting them, saying, hey, they're selling counterfeit goods, knowingly selling counterfeits, and that's the kind of stuff that needs to get taken down. I understand that it's not super harmful, at really low prices, right? Like, who's gonna give a shit about a reproduction version of, let's just say, NFL QB Club 99, right? That game's not very sought after. It's not really expensive, and frankly, no one's gonna give a shit the difference between an NFL QB Club and a versus, like, maybe a Tony Hawk Pro Skater. Alright, nice job.
You're a credit to the division, Agent. I look forward to working with you once you get back to base.
This has been a huge victory for us. Good to have you back, Mr. President. Hey there. President Ellis wanted to talk to you. I think he wants to say thank you for saving him.
We dinged.
Go see him when you get a chance.
Hey, Agent. We're ready to help broaden your skill set over here at the base.
Everybody's talking to me. Alright, we dinged. Yeah, sorry, that's my tirade over garbage, Reproduction cartridges. Just, grinds my gears a little bit. P19. Not bad, but it's not good in close quarters. Alright, we now have SMG, we've got Overlord, we got Headshot, CHC, Repair Skill, Duration, Rifle Damage. I mean, we're doing pretty good. What's our skill damage? Is that skill tier 2? No healing and all offense? Okay, we're in good shape, I think, for now. We did just ding. We did just unlock some stuff. I want to go back to the settlement real quick, and I want to unlock Josh Summers, and I want to unlock some more of the side quests, and I want to unlock some more of the projects, because we completed a full what's it called? See, look at how much progress these guys have made since the time we left. Library, workshop, crops, swag. Yeah, they got it upstairs now. Get there. Oh, they're getting ready to prep the stage here. Is this the guy that's gonna give us the mission on the bees?
I want to thank you for saving Sean and Bradley. They're good people.
Plans will only get you so far if you don't have a place to turn them into a reality. That's why I'm proud to announce the opening of the workshop.
Hostiles guarding location nearby.
Really use your help.
Alright, we gotta complete some activities. Resupply a control point. Don't need another thing of gloves. Actually, we probably need to get rid of gloves too, don't we? Oh yeah, we got our gloves are like 2 levels out of date now. Yeah, we gotta get some new gloves. I don't know if the vendor here is gonna have gloves. I guess we could check. I want to get our boy Josh Summers though, our barber. I'm gonna skip. All he does is give us the ability to change up our style, like our hairstyle and stuff. Shirt. All right, babe. What do you got for me?
Take a look. You'll like it.
Designated hitter. Skill repair. Skill repair. God, that gun's gotten worse. No gloves.
Looks like it could be.
Better mask. Would go in tandem with shotgun. This isn't a bad. This wouldn't be that bad to have. I'm actually gonna buy this. I want better incoming prepares.
Hello to you, Agent.
Oh, hey, what's up, girl? Alright, let's go get our beekeeper Jeff stuff.
This round of crops is looking good. We're finally in a position to be growing our own food.
Hey. So there's this beekeeper I know, Jeff.
Jeff?
He's a bit of a
Dude, Jeffs are always good farmers.
seems to notice. Anyway,
They're always kind of oddballs, too.
they never showed up.
I see you, Jeff.
My gut's telling me something's wrong. He lives in the square near the bank.
Alright, we can go to the White House, but before we do that, we got a lot of different things we could do. We got activities to do. We've got control points to capture. We've got White House to deal with. We could go straight to DCD. And frankly, I might consider doing that too, because that'll give us another settlement upgrade. DCD is one of the easier missions in the game, if not the easiest. This one and probably Jefferson Plaza are the 2 easiest missions in the game, in my opinion. So we might just do that. Alright, let's go to the president. I might just run right to DCD headquarters right now, guys, and get that done too. I know it's already, like, we're level 19. These will be level 18s, but at least we're trying to keep... I'm trying to try... I want to try and keep in sync with what we're dealing with here. Gloves? He's got a backpack.
About that.
I might buy that.
Have fun with it.
Alright, we're gonna buy that. We're gonna buy that. God, guy's got so much stuff.
Happy to have made a deal.
Alright. And then we just got some new stiff. It's better. It's better. And then haste. Besides, we got a bunch of, like, money. We don't need to be messing around.
Placed on standby for medical emergencies. Checkups will be postponed until further notice.
I like that they had to put a little baby sink in here. Also, where does this cable go to? They just ran this cable. Oh, hey, look at this. Ivory keys. I still haven't found all those. There's, like, secrets around the game. Maybe that'll be our a different stream, too. We'll go around and find the secrets to see what's in the ivory keys. I think it's just a mask or a patch or something that you get. And it's not, like, the best thing in the world, but it's just, like, a special thing. But I do like me some puzzles. What's up, girl?
Ah, there we are. I wanted to thank you personally. If it wasn't for you, I'd still be at the mercy of those hyena assholes. We all owe a debt of gratitude to the Division and the sacrifices you've made to keep our country together. You're the doer of deeds.
She's just like
Roosevelt
swallowing
once put it.
everything.
Now it's my responsibility to direct those deeds toward an even greater good. As Agent Kelso suspected, samples of a broad-spectrum antiviral medication were sent to DC as a continuity of government measure. Let me be clear. We're talking about a way to combat viral infection. Polio, influenza, dengue fever, common cold, green poison. Not a vaccine. A cure. I know where the package is located, but to access it, I'll need the briefcase I was carrying aboard Air Force One.
We believe the briefcase is with the True Sons in the capital.
Oh. Then get it back. I don't care how you do it.
You can get it back.
Just get it done. If we're going to get this country back on track, we have to be willing to do things that won't be popular. But I'm not here to woo voters. I'm here to get shit done. And I expect you are too.
Oh yeah.
Hell yeah. As Steve Austin would say, oh hell yeah. Alright, well, we just got 12,000 points. Oh, come on, am I stuck? You can't. No, are you? You're joking. I was like, come on. I better not be fucking stuck. You're the best. You're breathtaking.
Really wish I had a complete set of socket wrenches. Can never find the 5/16th when you need it.
Alright, bench is moving forward. Alright, let's see what we got to do now. Oh, we're going straight to
Worried
DCD.
about outcast activity at that abandoned disease control department facility. Patching him in now. You there, Henry?
Yeah. We've been keeping an eye on the old DCD site. People leave there infected with green poison and have started heading toward the campus.
We're getting reports that they're headed to other civilian
The
centers.
Krampus.
We need to shut this site down.
Plus, I just want to be able to get... Again, the more main missions we complete, A, we level up quicker because they're chock full of good experience. B, the more upgrades we have available to the campus, the faster we can bang out projects. Projects also are a very quick way to level and gain experience. So the faster we do projects, the faster we do main missions, the more experience we get, which subsequently leads to projects getting unlocked at the campus, which subsequently leads to more experience getting unlocked because I keep all my trash in my backpack. And I don't break it down right now because I know I need I need this stuff for the projects. Once the projects all get completed at the campus settlement, and I don't think we have any more to do at the theater at this point, then I can start breaking it down, selling it. It doesn't really matter what it's used for at that point in time. Don't aggro, don't aggro, don't aggro, don't aggro! We're going to have to start being really, really careful about what we're doing here as we start to get to the later levels because the game starts to get significantly more difficult.
Looks like they're coming from the DCD complex. Whatever's happening over there, we need to shut it down.
I think, like, in terms of what to do with the hardcore agent, there's only, I think, like, 5 patches related to hardcore. The first one is get to gear, or finish the capital with a hardcore agent. I have yet to do that. So that's step 1. Step 2, I think, is to get to gear score 250 with a hardcore agent. That shouldn't be that hard to do. You just got to be careful what you're doing, right? Much, you know, that's why we need to just kind of, I have to be a little bit more cognizant of how much health I have and just be a little bit more sitting to cover and not taking very many risks. And then there's, oh, that's, it's better than what I got, but.
Active terminal detected. See if you can hook Isaac into that terminal and get us some intel.
Oh, I lost my train of thought. I keep getting interrupted.
Stop that!
Connection established. DCD data stream enabled. Alright, let's see what we've got. There's an active lab on the north side close to you. Your first priority should be to shut that down.
Shut the shit down on these clowns. Oh, no outcast keys yet. We haven't done a bounty yet.
Looks like the best way to take the lab offline is the decontamination protocol.
That's just a fancy way of saying everything gets sterilized.
Isaac's not detecting the gas needed for the decon process. They must have disabled the line.
Hit the main fuel line in the basement. That should get it flowing again.
Open the fuel line.
Alright, we gotta be careful. There's
Decon
some...
protocol, enough gas to run.
Move to the other side of the room. Alright, we're okay. God damn.
The decontamination protocol can be initiated from a panel in the lab above you. Stay put once you pull the trigger and you should be safe. Top floor, you can't miss it. It's right in the middle of the lab.
Oh, goddamn. Son of a bitch. Shoulders and stuff.
Virus samples detected.
Almost back that age.
This mission is a little bit harder than I remember.
I guess you could call that clean.
This guy just ran out of there.
access the morgue at the far end of the West Wing construction site. If they haven't been disposing of the corpses properly, we could have another outbreak on our hands.
Oh. I'm listening to the same diatribe that this guy feeds, and every time I run this mission, I've kind of tuned him out. So I don't even know what we're doing in here exactly, except we're trying to... Apparently, we're just here to destroy outcast samples, because there's virus samples. The outcasts, if I recall, they're trying to breed the virus, because they believe... we are not keeping that. They believe that the virus is actually... that they believe in the survival of the fittest. Like, they don't... If they expose people to it, then they're gonna pay for the wrongful deeds of what... I don't know. Some bullshit. Come on, buddy.
The outcasts are using blood from an asymptomatic carrier. Someone who's infected but doesn't show symptoms. If I'm right, they're weaponizing green poison and turning it loose on the city. Destroy anything that might be contaminated.
Goodbye, buddies. All those bodies just went smash right down into the ground. Yeah, all gross. Got these dead bodies. These are all dead people around here. It's fucking wild. In the body bags, yep. Dead, 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 dead. Lots of dead people. Trash. Can't believe they're still giving us normal equipment. Like, that puzzles me at this point. I know once you get to about 22 to 22, 23, you start getting more purples. And then after that, you start getting the
asymptomatic carrier, they've got an endless supply of the virus to play with.
Agent, your route out is going to take you into the DCD research library.
Hey, while you're in there, do me a favor. Recover everything you can on broad-spectrum antivirals.
Portable device detected. I didn't think it was possible for someone to be an asymptomatic carrier of smallpox. But green poison also isn't a natural strain of the virus.
But why do you need a blood sample?
We're going to use it.
To make a vaccine?
To make a weapon.
To infect people?
Of course.
Good.
Good. To make a weapon. Gee, doesn't that sound like something that the government would totally do? Just saying. Social experiment? Perhaps. Whoa! Alright, moving up.
The DCD's data analysis lab is just ahead. See what data you
Alright,
can
we're gonna
gather
keep the
from
turret right there. Turret's gonna take care of business from that side.
Data transfer initiated.
Wow, what a ballsy piece of shit, dude. He came right at me. I was not prepared for that. Not at all. Alright, I think we only got one more room to go. Alright.
Electronic device detected. Data transfer completed. You're clear to get out of there. The lab and samples destroyed. I don't think the outcasts are going to be able to do much else from here.
Thanks for getting me that data to play with.
Hostiles are moving to your position. Suggest an egress through the courtyard to avoid getting boxed in.
Is this the one way to destroy the chopper, or is that might be the
Here they come.
invaded?
Be careful.
It is the invaded. Alright. I gotta find a very good location to put this turret. Honestly, the best place to put it is over here. Turret to maintain fire. Turret, nope, move over there. Alright, that's the end of that mission.
Great job in there. We've been analyzing the data, and it looks like it's going to make Kelso very happy. Even if it's going to take her a while to go through it.
Hopefully, with the lab out of commission, the outcasts won't be able to send any more of their people to try and infect the settlement. Last thing we need is another outbreak. Thanks, Agent.
Boom! Level 20.
Grateful.
Ooh, superior benching
Ready for another
upgrade.
skill, I reckon. Come back to the base and we'll set you up.
All right, baby.
We've got some footage of Emmeline, the outcast leader. You're gonna want to see this.
You're gonna want to see this. If it's anything like the footage of that one bitch from Division 1. Oh, I've got 2 new skills to unlock. Ooh, we now have the Bounty Man. Settlement not quite at level 2 yet, apparently. Hello, Otis.
Hey,
he knows how to
I'm
find.
Otis.
He knows how to find
Turns out
people.
I'm going to be helping you track down people with bounties on their heads. Finding folks that don't want to be found is something of a specialty. Trust me.
Finding folks that don't want to be found. Hello, Stash. Dude, I still don't even have access to the stash. This is bullshit.
Thanks, Agent.
Alright.
Really starting to run low.
Do we have gloves? Yes, we do. Alright. We haven't done any activities yet. E-pads are gone. Holsters are gone. Alright. Not bad. Not bad. All the donations are finally... they are done. No, finally, but they are done. We donated some knee pads. No, we can't exit through there yet. This place is getting pretty beefy, though. They cleaned up a little bit since I was here last. Alright, where is our gear at? 17, 19, 17, 18, 19. Alright, let's see if hopefully we got something from the field proficiency cache. Heck yeah, I'm 700 carbon. Yup. Trash. Heck yeah. Should have a 15x scope, but yeah, we don't. Definitely want this 12x scope. Do you want to increase our optimal range? I want better stab and more better stab. I don't like that reload speed, but I'm not gonna bitch too hard. All right, so we need a new mask. New mask and new gloves, desperately. So we have 3 levels behind on mask and gloves.
Always happy to see an agent.
This chick's got a mask. Does she have gloves? No. You know who probably has gloves is the vendor at the theater. She's got holster, mask. I'm assuming the other guy's got gloves, knee pads. If the main base guy has backpack, chest. This guy's probably got gloves and knee pads. He absolutely does. I could probably pick up this shotgun too.
That's quality merchandise. Thanks, Agent.
I mean, this is better. We'll buy this too.
Enjoy your new purchase, Agent. If you're happy, I'm happy.
Alright. We just got some stuff. We're gonna replace this with a Badger Tough. We just got this, which is for rifle. We just got better knees. So we got repair skills, incoming repairs, shotgun, skill damage, rifle, pistol. Ideally, if I could get better, if I had gloves where I could get for the marksman rifle, which I believe is Araldi. Whatever. I just picked something up that had marksman, I think, a while back. But we're gonna switch out this for the shotgun. I want better handling. I want rate of fire increase. I want critical hit damage increase. Yeah. Something for up close. This thing has strained. Every critical hit gain 10% for every half you are firing. Every half second. So if I'm dealing with the rate of fire, what's my rate of fire? Rounds per minute? Yeah, not great. You'd have to have really high rate of fire. Alright. Let's go back to the base. We got some bounties available. We've got more perks to buy. Now that we've unlocked the bounty man. Ow. Sorry, I gotta stretch my arms get so stiff every day. They're in like the most, not a very comfortable position most of the day. Okay. Do we have anything to do here? Yes, we probably can update our bench. We don't have enough receiver. Alright, so what we're gonna do, we're gonna deconstruct some junk. Now we can upgrade the bench. It is now a superior bench. I was gonna talk to our boy Coop, right? We can unlock all the skills now.
Got a new skill for you. Which one do you want?
We'll just do the bulwark. Good old standard shield. Don't need loadouts necessarily. We've almost got everybody we need.
Bye.
Bye. The bounty man is upstairs. Bum, 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 bum. We got dailies, we got clan bounties. We ain't doing any of those yet. Here's our normal. We've got, you get 2 normals and a hard every day, along with, I think, a challenging. Then there's the VIP, which I don't really think even matters anymore. They used to matter. Alright, what's the next mission we have to do? Probably here, Lincoln Memorial. Alright, let's... I guess the next thing I will do... God, I don't even know. Let's get done with Downtown West. We'll go straight to this tech cache. So we'll fast travel to the vault. I'll get some of these caches. We gotta probably take over a couple control points, gotta fuel some control points. And then we should be okay. And then we're probably gonna call it a day, honestly, guys. I'm getting kind of tired. Eyes are getting kind of tired. Been doing this for 2 hours. It's not terrible. What would you rather be in this world? Would you rather be one of the people fixing up the settlement, planting a garden, on patrol, transporting goods, defending stuff? Or do you want to do what everybody else does, just be an agent? They got lit the fuck up.
That's why we're a team.
Gear mod. We still don't have any gear mod possibilities yet, do we? No. More food means more donations. Won't hear me complaining about that. Hey, the snitch.
I've got new contracts. Off you go.
I don't think we're gonna do this bounty.
And that's how you do it. Can't believe this shit's happening here.
More donations. Yeah, we'll loot this.
Hostile control point.
Probably use this more than our sniper right now, honestly, because at least we'll gain 10% increased damage. Right, because we got Overlord and then we got Badger Tough. Yeah, so we're actually... And we got Pistol. Right now at the knees. I think, actually, wait, I don't know if we do with knees. Yes, we do. Take that. I'm gonna take this control point too. They certainly give you a lot of places to park up.
Detected. Reinforcements en route.
Shit, she keeps respawning these idiots.
Detecting additional hostile contacts.
Let them take care of it.
Portable device detected. Supply room access unlocked.
Loot, loot, loot.
Sir, civilians are not permitted beyond this point.
I'm trying to find my wife. She was assigned here.
Then I'm sorry. This is a quarantine zone.
She's a nurse, not a patient.
All personnel are required to remain inside the perimeter until further notice.
You can't keep people locked up in there.
The staff were fully briefed on the situation.
The hell they were. She left for work 3 days ago, expecting to be home that evening.
Look, you can leave your name and I'll try to get word to her.
It's Hayes. Henry Hayes.
Hayes, got it. Now go home, Mr. Hayes. It's not safe to be running around out here.
Go home, Mr. Hayes. Alright, new overlord. And it is worse. We are not going to be using that. And more overlord. Actually, this is probably better in general. Alright, bud. What do you need?
Let's lock this place down.
The campus project is ready for completion, Agent.
Heck yeah. I like Krampus projects. I think that ended up fulfilling a couple of needs. Yeah, we're gonna equip that too.
Friendly control point detected.
Not that I don't like the incoming repairs, but we're getting to that point where everything... It's just... We're leveling so quickly now that we need to kind of be cognizant of maintaining every level we're doing worth of gear. Well, if you guys weren't gonna shoot me first. Again, the freedom fighters should be here to help save people, not to beat everybody's ass. Alright, something good. Health is okay. Okay. It's called the All Hazards Prime. Oh, 511 Tactical. Nice. You don't see too many 511s. M700. I'm gonna trash that. Alp Summit. I'm gonna equip that. Loot cache, I'm gonna take that. Is this better? This gives us skill duration repair skills. This will just give us health. I'm gonna say no. I'm gonna scrap both of those. There's a lot of shit going on around here. There is a lot of shit. God damn, it's so quickly. Not used to these quick transports, even still with the Series X. Quick load times. Or die.
From now on, everybody works. Everybody. You don't find a way to pitch in, you're out on your own. It's not fair for the people who work the hardest and risk the most to support folks that sit by. Obviously, exceptions will be made for the injured and infirm, and we're not gonna have kids working in coal mines, but anybody can contribute by doing simple chores. It's mostly luck that got us this far. If we're gonna survive, it's gonna take sacrifice and the hardest work we've ever done.
Yeah, I think that's...
Anybody who isn't willing to do their share can't stay here. It's as simple as that.
Electronic device detected.
I think that's fair. We're gonna maintain...
Friendly combatants nearby. Hostile control point nearby.
We could do one of these target practices, but... While these idiots are over here training, we really should be... You know... Not... We should be out there... You should be out there taking over the control point, buddy. Like I'm gonna do right now. Thanks, doggy.
That flank.
Friendly combatants detected.
Alright, that bounty will still be there.
Friendly combatants nearby.
Agent, we got a project ready for completion at the campus.
I like completing projects.
Control point secured. Well done.
Reinforcements incoming.
Over there!
Incoming hostiles detected.
Whoa, shit!
Heavily armored hostile detected. Friendly combatants detected. Supply room access unlocked.
Oh, look at that. They're all gonna die. Boom!
Detecting additional hostile contacts. Incoming hostiles detected. Friendly combatants nearby.
Over there! I see them!
Alright, not a bad control point. The beginning is always the hardest part of this, like, doing this hardcore run. Plus, situational awareness. Like, the beginning and the end starts to get really, really tough. This is what? Preservation? Nope. Nope.
Friendly combatants detected.
That was a tough fight, Agent. Thanks for your help. Hi. How are things looking out there? Lock this place down.
Let's grab some of these free resources. Oh, did I just pop a new bounty? Alright, let's go grab this pickup and then pop the new bounty, and then we're gonna go back to the White House and we're gonna call it a day.
Echo nearby.
Wake up, USA, fix this shit. I think that's what people are that's what people were thinking last summer. Fix this shit.
If you need to get out of the scorching heat for a while, come inside. We've got sunshade, water.
Ooh, someone's getting executed.
Thought you could hide, huh?
Detected. Location guarded by hostiles. Additional hostile contacts.
Not bad. Ooh, he gave me some grips.
Hostiles guarding location nearby.
Oh god, that's a significant increase. Holy shit. Went from 18 to 21. We get some new gloves. Actually, we got a whole new bunch of new stuff. New pistol. Heck yeah. New mask. Okay, we're back to SMGs, so if we can find a better SMG, we're gonna use it. I want to get this tech cache, and then I want to get
Portable device detected. Object of interest detected.
to do that bounty. I will loot that. I will loot that.
Hello. Aaron Keener here. You might remember who I am, you might not. Either way, it doesn't matter, as I'm more important to the current scenario than you are. I've got the virus printer old Amherst used to create the green poison, and I've got Vitaly Chernenko, who just happens to know how to use it. So chase me if you dare, but think about what might happen if you get too close. No promises, but I do value my freedom more than I value your life.
Yeah, we catch up to that idiot. Oh, heck yeah, finally a magnetic rail. We'll scrap that. We're not using deflect. We got gear mods. We still can't use these gear mods because we don't have any mods on our gear to put it on. We did just get Future Perfect for stacks. I think I'm all out of. I got Sokolov, headshot skill, incoming repairs. Okay, so we're not really super optimized for this. We are going to head over back to here and get this bounty done. I believe this is a project bounty, ain't it? Yes, I believe so. Is the liberation. This is for the liberation.
Electronic device detected.
Saved another hostage. Whoop. Well, that was convenient. Walked through the... We got some food, we killed some people, then we aggroed a different amount of people. Now we got 3 minutes to get to the end of this road.
Target is near you, Agent.
Oh shit, I got 3 minutes to just get done with this. I thought it was 3 minutes to find the fucking guy, not get through it. We're gonna have to be quick. This is gonna be tough. And one of the guys is a name delete. Shit. We have to be real careful what we're doing here. These guys already upstairs, I wonder? Yeah, it appears so. .2 repair skills. Yeah, it doesn't really matter at this point. Shut that guy's dick right off.
Nicely done, Sheriff.
Alright. We're gonna go back to the Krampus, we're gonna turn some projects in, and then we're gonna fast travel back to the White House, and we're gonna call it a night. It was a pretty productive 2 hours, if I do say so myself. I think we started at level like 18 or 17. We're already at like 21. That's a lot of levels. Next upgrade unlocks recalibration.
Supply drop detected.
Alright, what do we get? Compensator, M60, and 40, like, basically 42,000 experience. We definitely have enough. We can certainly go into the West Potomac now. And apparently we can go into Foggy Bottom. I mean, we're almost able to do just about everything in the game. Because we're significantly higher in level than where we should be, things to do.
Oh, hey. Bye.
Bye. Oh, here we can buy some stuff. We can craft some shiz. Got a new weapon. Got a new chest. We got some mods. Heck yeah. Boom. Mod me, baby. Alright, very good. Can we get blueprints from the lady?
Hey.
Oh, she's got blueprints. Oh, I'm good on these. I mean, I'll buy all this stuff eventually. It's not like hurting anything to not buy them, or to buy them right now, though, or vice versa, you know. I see you checking out that ass. Perv. I'm sorry, I'm trying to find a good place to stand for my guy. Before we sign off here. I know it's not really that big of a deal, but that's probably good enough. Alright guys, I'm going to let you go. Thanks for tuning in. I think we made a lot of significant progress today. I'm excited to see how we keep going as we venture into the last several missions. Again, the ultimate goal, the first step is to get done with the capital, with a hardcore agent. Step 2 will be to get to 250 gear score with a hardcore agent. Step 3 will be completing Tidal Basin with the hardcore agent, which is the final stronghold that you take on against the Black Tusk. And then I think step 4, which we probably won't do on stream, and if we do, it's going to have to be very calculated, and I'm probably going to have to run the raid multiple times to get some perspective on what I need to be doing and things. Then we try to take the first raid on with the hardcore agent and try to complete that. So I don't know if that'll even get done anytime soon, because that's such a large risk. Because if you die at all, right, you're done. But if you die in the raid, that's a real bad scenario. But it's a high risk, high reward for sure. But we'll cross that bridge when we come to it. One step at a time. We've got about 30 levels to go, or 9 levels to go, and then we got to take on our capital and try out to, just gotta get through it. We seem to be doing all right so far. Just keep leveling up, and I keep upping my gear and. I've already ran through all these missions before. It's not like it's that difficult to navigate in these missions, but we're getting there. So, until next time, guys, I'd like to thank you all for watching. Please do, as always, take care, and I will see you in another day in DC. Have a good one.